I remember when I was teenager, maybe 20 years old, 19, uh, I've been around adults, older people, my parents and some of their friends, and I overheard their discussion when one of them, one of those friends, my parents, and he was saying something like, "Yeah, I have all the success that you can have. I have great business, steady income, lovely family. I'm going to holidays 2, 3 times a year. I tick all the boxes for the success that can be. I did everything I was told that will make me successful. However, every morning I wake up and I'm feeling tired, like I'm not living my life. I'm living someone else's life. And for years, this kind of conversation stuck in my head. And I listened to it. I was thinking about it because this man wasn't complaining. He just was, he just was worn down from living someone else's version of success. It wasn't his. And for years I was thinking about this, considering this, pondering about this. And the questions come up to me. What if I, feeling stuck at some point, might be that I'm not really stuck, I'm not failing, but I'm using the wrong map to success. We all are sold a version of success. Big titles, huge houses, uh, beautiful cars, fancy numbers, approval from the society, and go on, and so on and so on. I'm a savage. Okay. But what happens when you finally get there, you finally get all of this, or part of it, and still feel off, still feel something is not right? What happens when your outer success, the one that is perceived by society as a great success, creates your inner conflict? The truth is a bit uncomfortable too. Success that isn't yours, isn't defined by you, eventually will start like you fail. So think about this. Are you chasing the definition of success that you see in social media or whatever else, someone else's definition of success, or you actually define success, what means the success for you, and you follow after that? And more importantly, or maybe even more importantly, how do you even know the difference? Because I caught myself a few times that seeing all of this, the definition of success, I was thinking that I want that. I want a huge house. I want a beautiful car, expensive car. I thought I really want it. And I got some of it. I got a great car, kinda expensive, but I don't feel good with it. It's not mine. Well, in the sense, it's not my definition of having success. So, if you're like this, I have 3 tips for you. Write it down 5 times, or maybe more, when you succeeded, when you feel that you succeeded, even if you weren't clear what you're doing, you haven't had a clear plan. It just sometimes happen, right? Somehow happen. Because when you figured out this, what were you doing, how you were feeling, really, that's the real success. When you grow, maybe under pressure, but when you grow. So when was the last time you were at your best, even without knowing what you're doing, even with that plan, that map? What this thing says about you, who you are, and what are truly your values. Think about this, because when you find the answers to those questions, then you will find or easily define your success, your definition of success. The second tip, what will you do if you will be successful right now? If you will achieve your success, your definition of success, and you will feel that you're successful in this moment, what will you do? How will you be acting? How will you be talking? Again, write down a few answers and pick one of them. Just do a micro version of it. Just try it out. How does it feel? Because when you find out the actions that you're doing are really aligned with your values, that doesn't mean they might not feel like a bit off, because you're not that kind of person yet, but when they are aligned with your values, with your truth, you will find out that you're building this momentum, you're becoming this person. The last tip, track how you actually spend your last 3 to 5 days. Track it. What were you doing? Compare it with what you are saying that you value. So compare your actions with what you say about your values. Because when you do this, again, you start recognizing when your actions are aligned with your values, not arguing, not contradicting. And again, to actually go toward your success, you have to do the actions that are aligned with your values. That don't feel like betraying yourself. If you like this kind of materials, if you like this kind of tips, and if you would like to have more, I've prepared a bundle of PDFs full of this kind of tools, tips, exercises, prompts for your journaling. Link will be under this video, as well as an appreciation gift from me to you. Link to you. Yeah. Over this. No. There will be a discount code as well. So use it, try it, let me know what you think. Try those tips that I shared with you. Those are part of this PDF. And let me know in the comments what you think about it. From this place, as always, I wish you many blessings.